What's up, everybody? What's up? This is Nikki with That Homeschool Life. If you are just coming in, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button if you are not already a subscriber. I'm getting my stuff together really quickly to show you how to make a lapbook. So this video, Vlogtober, day 8, Lapbook 101. Now I'm about to be real ghetto style in here, and I'll tell you what I mean in a minute. All right. Oh Lord, look at all this going on. All right. So how to make a lapbook. Now this is going to be a series. I'm going to walk you through from how to start with a basic trifold laptop to the more advanced versions where you have like inserts, flip up flaps, multi pull out lapbooks. You can really go crazy with this. Crafters, take note. I know you could probably do amazing things with lapbooks. Okay, so I'm doing this live and I'm going to rig the camera so you can see what I'm doing down on the table. Normally I would just record this and make it all nice and pretty, but I ain't got time. So let me take my webcam off and hopefully you don't see all the junkiness around here. And well, first off, hold on. Let me just show you what they look like. Okay, and why we use them. Okay, so this was my oldest. This was our very, very first lapbook ever. November 17, 2014. So I remember we did this for a project, a rock hunting project. And I'll just show you what it looks like, and then I'll explain to you why we use them. So this is on rocks and minerals. So you have your title here, and then you have flaps that just give you like the basic information about the rocks. So it's just a great reference book, guys. It's a portable reference book, and my middle son used this. It was a reference book. He remembered it from when his brother did it, and he pulled it out when we did our section on geology. So you have different flaps where you paste your information in. Now this is a very basic lapbook in that there isn't that much writing. There is a lot of cutting. So if your children are not really inclined to cut, or if they're younger and their fine motor skills aren't really there yet, you might just want to do a little pre-cutting yourself so they don't get frustrated. Okay, so you can see here, these lapbooks have come a long way. You can make them as fancy as you want. You see you have this, you know, the cellophane paper, I forget what you call that. More flaps here. Oh, no information in there. Oh, because it's right here. Just all kinds of information, just different ways of presenting information. So it's hands-on, the rock cycle. Hands-on, it's interactive. And then you can take these out, your cards, you write on the back. So really, this is your vocabulary. And then you write the definitions on the back, keep it in the pocket. And in the future lapbook videos, I'll show you how to make pockets. I actually make all of these for my writing traits board. And then usually you'll put things on the back, but we didn't do anything because there was nothing. So basically your lapbook is well, you can use them a number of ways. For this, we used it as a reference guide. So anytime after we finished, while we were working on our geology unit, I wanted to make sure that he would retain what he was learning. So, you know, using as many modalities as you can when you're learning really helps to solidify that information in your head. So being able to use a lapbook allows you to, with the cutting, the gluing, the writing, the coloring, all of that. You have pullouts. It really helps to reinforce that. And as I said, my second son, he came along, and when it was time for him to do that unit, Actually, I didn't have him do it because he knew this existed. So, but he did use this to kind of, when we did like a little review, he did use this to kind of just test to see what he remembered. But anyway, so it's a great way to use for a unit study, perfect for unit studies. I know a lot of moms use them for literature, novel unit studies. I don't, because I have 3 kids, and this is just like a semester from years ago, and it adds up. It does take up some space, so be mindful of that. So you can use them for any subject: reading, writing, math. We have one on the parts of speech. I didn't bring it up, but for math, I do most of my lap books are math based. So this one, measurement, my kids can never get that measurement down. This helped. So again, with lap books, and I'll show you in a moment how to fold them up. Now, all of these, the principles that you see, I got from, y'all know me, my favorite website, teacherspayteachers.com. They're no prep, just printables for lap books. So this one is a simple one. Again, there's minimal writing. When your children get older, you'll probably want the ones where they have to do a lot more writing just so they're more engaged. But you just have all your units. You have your metric system on one side, the imperial system on the other. And then, of course, your standard and lap books are flaps. And then your pocket, those are standard components of a lap book. Again, more flaps, open flaps, cross flaps, and your tiered flaps. And then on the back, you can put more information. Okay, you can put as much as you need. So that's another lap book. I'll show you one more. This is the human body. Okay, now look, a lot of times they won't be pretty. Like, I don't even think my child finished this one. Nope. Oh, well, he did, but he messed it up. But that's okay. Is his name on this one? So again, pieces of information that you know your child will use again in a couple of years in middle school and high school. Make a lap book. You're always going to need to know the human body system, and you can get it as advanced as you want to. Rules of English grammar, pre-algebra concepts. There are so many ways you can use this. Again, your standard tiered flaps. That's a staple in the lap book. And then these are horizontal flaps. And then usually, you know, there's usually an 8x10 most times. If you don't want to do a lot of cuttings, be careful of the lap books that you do get. And after I upload this, I will put links to my favorite lap books on TPT. And then I have some other online resources where you can get lap book printables for free. So like you pull this off. But again, basic information. And if your child is writing or working on something and they're like, oh, what was that thing I remember? And then they'll go grab their lap book, and it's easy to find the information. Okay, so how to make your lap book. Oh, and then there's one on multiplication. Now this one is no frills. This was a free one, a freebie. No frills. You have your little Chinese cootie catcher cut out, and then a wide flap, factors. There you go. So actually, this is an old one for my youngest son who's doing multiplication. I have already started printing out stuff to make his lap book. So those are a couple of lap books. Now, to make a lap book, real quick, all you do, my pretties, where's the one folder I had sitting around here? I just lost, guys. I'm sorry. Where'd it go? Oh my goodness. Am I sitting on it? Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Look. All right, so anyway, I'm going to cheat. I just lost the regular, oh, here it is. Okay, so you just grab a regular manila folder. Color is nice. It doesn't have to be color. And, okay, this is where I get ghetto and move the webcam so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Okay, y'all bear with me. All right. I got this hooked up to the mic. looking crazy. All right, up and down and around. You see that? All right, I might have to turn to the side. All right, let's do it. So you got your lap book. Does that look? I'm trying to turn it so I can see it. All right. Oops. All right, here we go. Cooking with gas, kind of. Okay. Thank you for being patient. Don't talk about me. Okay. Here we go. All right. So you got your lap book. I mean, you got your manila folder. All you're going to do is open it. Wait, am I doing this? Does this look upside down to you guys? I'm trying to do it to where it looks. Wait, I'm sideways. I'm trying to. All right, let me just move it all the way like this. All right, guys. It's live. That's what we do live. Okay. All right. Don't leave me. Here we go. I think y'all can kind of see what I'm doing here. Okay. So you open your folder and then you take one side, one flap, and fold it in half. And the little ridge part is going to meet in the middle, that middle line. Not this part, not the recess part, but the little tab part. Make that meet in the middle, and then you're going to crease it. I like to use my fingernails to get that crisp, nice crease. And then you have half of your lap book. You go to the other side and you take the extended parts there, meet in the middle, crease. Use your fingernails to get it nice and crisp, like a nice press. And voila. You got a lap book. Okay, mine looked ugly. You got a lap book. Actually, maybe I should have got a little bit in. All right, that's okay. Y'all gonna make this mistake too. Just go ahead and recrease it because all of the printouts, the paper is gonna cover everything. Plus your kids are gonna be messy anyway. And there's your lap book. There's your lap book. That's it. So you'll just go to TPT or some other online source, cut out all the printable stuff, glue, and there's usually a rhythm to this. You have the name strip, and then you have the title or whatever that the name of that lap book is about. And then sometimes you'll have bits of information that will go on the top. And then you start doing gluing your flaps and your pockets and things like that. And that's it. That's it, guys. Nothing hard at all. Now, I'll just give you a sneak preview of what more advanced lap books look like. So you have a double lap book. And all that is, you take two folders, and you glue them to each other. And so you have more space, more room for more information. And I like them color-coded because it's really easy to see, to differentiate or separate the information. This is good if you're doing longer projects or if you want to take a deeper dive into something. The double lap books are great for that. And then, you think you're all big and bad. Now, look, I repurposed some of these. Some of them are like bombs, like we didn't like it. And I'm like, after all this gluing and stuff, I just rip everything off and use it again. And besides, folders are not cheap. So this is a double, actually, this is a tri lap book with an upright insert. I just made that up, y'all. So you have, now this is great if for older kids, or if you have a child that is really into something like dinosaurs or I don't know, what are kids obsessed with? Just something where they would want to keep getting information and just putting it together. It's a great way to help them sort and classify their information if you want them to work independently on some of these lap books. So you got you have three folders, the yellow, the blue, and the yellow. You glue those together. And in the next video, I will show you how to do that. And then in the middle folder, you take another folder and you cut that one in half and you glue it. Well, I taped it. And then you lift it up and you have more information on this. Okay, so this is great if you want to do, say, multiplication and division. You want to combine things, or you want to do in science. Maybe you just want to focus on magnetism, electricity, and something else that's kind of similar. If you want to group things together. So instead of having 3 separate lap books, you got one all together. Maybe you might be doing a book series, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. You can have book 1, book 2, book 3. So lots of ways to put that information together. So that is it. I will be having another video on what I got to find those other lap books, the more advanced ones, to show you how we've used them. And that's it. So if you have, oh, hey, big sis. Oh, you love my nails? Girl, don't look close. They're all smudged. I fell asleep in them. Got them all smudged, but thank you. Oh, did I break this? Child, oh, Lord. Okay. So anyway, for y'all, I don't care. So I will have another video in this series on how to make the more advanced lap books. Tonight, I'll try to put the resources for the lap books the resources where I got my lap book material, and also some freebie sites to get you going with lap books. As a matter of fact, I need to start making my own. I just don't feel like doing all the measurements and stuff like that. Too much math. But no, I'm kidding. So anyway, so Vlogtober Day 8. Thank you for hanging with me. Please give me a like and subscribe. If you have any questions about lap books, don't be scared of them. Listen, the one thing I will say before I get out of here, not all lap book printouts. When I say printouts, I mean the things that you cut and glue and put in your lap book. Not all of them are created equally. Now you see here, this free one, that's fine. It's cool. You still get the information, but it doesn't inspire really anything. It's all white paper. Now, maybe if I print it on different colored paper, it would look visually more appealing. But we've had some where it was just so much busy work, and the kids were like, okay, Mom, I have to cut again, or this is boring. They have to glue it after they've done all that cutting. Some things you might have to pre-cut if you think that lap book material is worth it. But definitely look at my sources, because I got 3 boys. They don't like cutting. They don't like gluing. And they have the attention span of a gnat. So these worked very well. They had no problems with that. So in the future videos, I'll tell you the cardstock to use, colors to get, the best glue to use, and things like that. So happy lap booking. Leave a comment below if you use them successfully, and share with everyone. This is a homeschool tribe. So with that being said, I'm out of here. I will see you tomorrow. I do not know if I will have a daily affirmations. Oh, yes, I will, because I found an old daily affirmation book. It was a money book. I'm going to share it with you tonight. So I will see you guys tomorrow. This is Nikki with That Homeschool Live. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I know I keep saying that. All right, guys. Bye-bye. No questions? Y'all all know how to do lap books. Have you done lap books? Anybody? I know y'all in here because I see y'all. Anyway, if there are no questions, I'm going to get out of here and get ready to give you guys another fabulous video. Peace.